everyone, 𝘿𝐿𝐵𝑒𝗠 here. Today I've got a really interesting nail art tutorial for you. It's a rockabilly type style, but I wanted to incorporate some hot pink to this, so let's get started. I used Starrily's 𝘂𝑃, which, if you're not sure, actually translates to gold on the periodic table, so I thought that was a really cute touch, and I love the name of this polish, but I thought it was so beautiful, and I wanted something to match the next color I'm going with, which is China Glaze's Bite Me. So the main focus of this manicure in general was China Glaze's Bite Me. This is a hot pink color with a gold shimmer running throughout, and it is just absolutely stunning. Now this does dry down matte, but that's okay. As you can see, the formula is fantastic. It was 2 coats. You possibly could even get away with 1, but I was in love with 2. The sample plate I'll be using today is going to be the 𝘂𝗏ology Rockabilly M228 plate. I'm in love with the rocker theme that is going on here, especially with the skulls. They just steal my heart. In today's outlining for all of my stamps is going to be with my Straight Up Black by 𝘂𝗏ology. I love this stuff. So I'm going to first go after this rose here, and I'm going to fill it in with Rose Garden, which is this kind of bright neon type coral color, and Bam White. Now I first go in with Rose Garden for, of course, the rose, and then for the leaves I wanted to change it up and make them white. Now I set that to the side, I let it dry. I put on my sticky base coat just in a small little area because I don't need to place this all over my nail since this is going just in one location. I wait about a minute and then place the stamp down. So I'm going to be doing some full-size stamping, so I'm going to use my 𝗂𝗏𝗧 nail tape. This does contain latex, so be very careful with this. I'm just going to put this around the skin just so that it makes cleanup a little bit easier. So I'm applying a sticky base coat to my nail from 𝘂𝗏ology just so that this has some tack. I'm going to go after these roses because I want a little bit of some contrast from Bite Me. So I placed Rose Garden back down again, scraped it, rolled, and then I'm going to place this on my nail. Now, after this, I just kind of do some on-screen cleanup. As you can see, there was one of those little pieces that was trying to get back on the nail. I kind of just flicked it off real quick. Now I wasn't finished with this nail yet, so I went in and I wanted to get this pin-up skeleton chick, and as I was filling in her hair with black, I was like, okay, I want to have everything match. So I went with Rose Garden again for the flower, I went with 𝘂𝑃 for her dress, and then I went with Bam White to kind of fill in the rest of her face and body, and I absolutely love it. Once I'm done completely filling in the image, I will set it to the side to completely dry. When I'm ready to use the stamp, I will then place some sticky base coat back up onto my nail because the previous layer has already dried and it won't be tacky anymore. And then I can go ahead, after the minute, place my stamp down, and there shouldn't be any issues at all. When I saw this image, I had to have this on my nails. I love this image with the skulls, the flowers, the microphones. I just thought it was really, really cool. With this, I wanted to make the mics gold, so of course I used 𝘂𝑃 again by Starrily for the gold mics so that they were shimmering. And then the skulls, of course, I used Bam White. And then from there, I did not fill in the roses. I wanted the roses to pop with the Bite Me that was already on my ring finger. I'm really happy with this. Now, I have to say, if you have longer nails, this image when reverse decaling would look amazing. Bomb.com 100%. So if you love skulls and you love roses and this kind of thing, definitely look at getting this plate. Now once my image is completely filled in, I set it to the side, let it completely dry. When I'm ready to place my stamp, I will use my sticky base coat again by 𝘂𝗏ology, wait for about a minute so that it gets nice and tacky, and then I can go ahead and carefully place my image down, and then from there you shouldn't have any problems. It will be a pain to clean up, but the end result is amazing. Once everything is dried, I then put on my smudge-free top coat by 𝘂𝗏ology just to make sure that my black stamping polish does not smear or smudge during the process that I put a regular top coat on. So if you're not really good at floating the brush, I would highly suggest on getting something like this just so that you don't have all of your hard work go to waste. So once my smudge free is completely dried, I then go in with my favorite top coat, which is by Super Chic Lacquer. You can use whatever you want, that's totally fine. Now I do have to say though, on my ring finger where I placed that really large decal, because of the fact that it was quite large, or should I say a little bit thicker. When I go to place my top coat down, I actually have to really try to get into the grooves on the sides to wrap the image. So that's why you see me kind of like painting my skin. But then I go in with some 100% acetone and I just kind of clean up around it and it's fine. Everything that I used in today's video, I will link down below, but I'm curious. Did you like this mani? Are you gonna recreate it? If you watched the full video, leave me a skull emoji in the comments. I love seeing your responses. Thank you for subscribing and staying subscribed. I have some playlists you could check out at the end of the video. Until then, take care and stay chilly.